looking live at snow-swept Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. It's the Seahawks and the Chiefs. To another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. A Midwest December snowstorm has moved in, affecting the greater Kansas City area, affecting our game. The first of the late afternoon games, Seahawks and the Chiefs. Seattle will get the ball first, run underway. Back of the end zone, fielded by Reynolds, touchback. It'll be 1st and 10 Seahawks from the 35-yard line. Dennis West, the quarterback, in his 5th year out of Tennessee. If Seattle loses, they're eliminated. Kansas City trying to win to stay a game up on the Browns for that final wild card spot in the AFC. So a lot of playoff implication here. 1st and 10, Seattle from the 25-yard line. Seahawks come out in the I formation. West fakes the handoff, throws, incomplete. Looking for Rupert Jones, the tight end. Let's take a look at the Seattle offense. Up front, Willis, King, Parks, Moffitt, and Carpenter. And then it's Chase, Whitney, Gilbert, Jones, and Gibson. If the Seattle Seahawks lose, they are out of the playoff picture. 2nd and 10, Seattle from their own 25. Seahawks come out in the offset I. West hands off to Gilbert around the outside, and Terry Gilbert makes his way down to the 33-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. On the tackle, Curtis Williams, number 24 for Kansas City. These two teams played earlier in the year up in Seattle. Let me find that game for you. Give me a minute. 3rd and 2 from the 33-yard line in the offset I. West to Gilbert around the outside, and Gilbert's got the first down. As Terry Gilbert gets out to the 37-yard line, a gain of 4 yards in a Seahawk first down. Back in week number 8, Kansas City beat Seattle 31-17 up in Seattle. Kansas City trying to get the sweep today. As long as the Chiefs finish a game up on the Browns, then they'll have that final wild card. The Browns beat the Chiefs earlier this season, so if they end up tied, then the Browns have the tiebreaker. In the I formation, West play action, looking. He's got all day. He's going to throw it deep. It's caught by Gibson. Makes a move. Gibson may get in. Touchdown, Seattle. He made a move and nobody else was there. A 63-yard touchdown pass to Lawrence Gibson, the rookie out of Rutgers, and Seattle takes the early lead. 6-0. The only way the Seahawks get in is if they win this game and then win next week, and then the Chiefs lose next week and the Browns lose next week. All that has to happen. And the Seahawks, well, they're doing their part. They take an early 6-0 lead. Kansas City, we know next week will play at the Raiders. And Seattle next week will be at New Orleans. Oh boy, that'll be a tough game. Courtney McKeon for the extra point. It's up and it's good. Seattle takes a 7-0 lead. 6:43 left to play. Here in the first quarter, live from Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. I can still call it Arrowhead. That's not a corporate sponsorship. It was named after the Chief logo. It's an arrowhead. So Seattle takes a quick 7-0 lead. 6:43 left to play here in the first quarter. The first of our late afternoon games. The 4 o'clock starts. Dakota Cochran will kick off for Seattle. Here in the snow, 25 degrees with snow showers here in Kansas City. There's the kick. Fielded by Capers at the 8-yard line over the 20, 25. And Capers brings it out to the 29-yard line. Marlon Capers, the 11th year back out of Rutgers. First down, Chiefs. Their rookie quarterback, Matthew Sinclair, the rookie out of Tennessee. .6:39 left to play here in the first quarter. First and 10 Chiefs from their own 29-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Sinclair in the gun. Bennett in motion. Sinclair to Manning. And Vaughn Manning makes his way out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. It'll be second and inches. Vaughn Manning, the second year back out of Hawaii. It'll bring up second and less than a yard. Seattle scored a touchdown on their opening drive. This is Kansas City's opening drive. 6:20 and counting. 3 receivers to the far side. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair hands off to Manning up the middle, and Vaughn Manning weaving his way out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 10 yards. First down, Chiefs. On the tackle, number 40, Antonio Carey, the rookie out of Texas A&M. First down, Chiefs. They have it at their own 49-yard line. On first and 10. Sinclair hands off to Manning, and he gets hit in the backfield. That's going to be a 5-yard loss. Brian Mabane comes in, number 92, in his 12th year out of California. It'll be second and 15. Well, this game may be the exception to what's been happening lately. Seattle is in a must-win situation. Let's see if they can pull it off. Second and 15 for the 44-yard line. Sinclair in the gun. Sinclair back, throws underneath, incomplete. Looking for Chase Bennett, the tight end. Here's the Kansas City offense. Up front, Thomas, Carter, Hudson, Brooks, and Brooks. And then it's Cooper, Capers, Manning, Bennett, and Richardson. A loss of 5 yards will be third and 15. Back at the 44-yard line. 5:12 remaining. Here in the first quarter. 4 receivers make it 5 wide, 4 to one side. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair draws back. Sinclair looks, throws underneath to Cooper. And Cooper out to the 48-yard line. As James Cooper, the 4th-year receiver out of TCU. A gain of 8. He'll be 7 yards shy of the first down. It'll be 4th down. The Chiefs are going to have to punt. Under 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Seattle up 7-0. Jeff West back to punt. Gets the punt away. Into the end zone, touchback. Seattle will have it at the 20-yard line. 4:42 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri, Week 15, here at Jammin' Sports. After this game, we'll take a short break so I can eat something, and then we'll come back with the Bengals and the Broncos, and then the Cowboys and the 49ers after that. First and 10 from the 20-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. West in the gun. West hands off to Gilbert. And Gilbert's going to lose a yard back to the 19-yard line. Kevin Crawford on the tackle, the second-year defensive end out of Connecticut. It'll be 2nd and 11. Tell you what, Evil Dead, where's all the regulars been the last couple of days? It's been sparse around here. In the I formation, West hands off to Gilbert, and Gilbert's going to be hit for a loss. Back to the 17-yard line. Larry Dixon, the 4th-year safety out of Boise State, comes up and makes the tackle, a 2-yard loss. That'll bring up 3rd and 13 for Seattle. I mean, we saw Kick and Uncle briefly last night. Third and 13 from the 17-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. West in the gun. West will drop back. And he gets sacked. Crawford again. Back at the 7-yard line. A loss of 10 yards. It'll be 4th and 23, and Seattle's going to have to punt. Kansas City should get good field position out of this punt. Back-to-back plays by Crawford for the Chiefs. Fourth and 23. 3:25 and counting. Dakota Cochran punting from his end zone. Gets the punt away. This will be fielded right at the 50-yard line by Kearney. And James Kearney brings it back to the Seattle 38-yard line. Great field position for the Chiefs. James Kearney in his 9th year out of Tennessee. Speaking of Tennessee, his quarterback, Sinclair, the rookie out of Tennessee, will take over. 1st and 10 from the Seattle 38-yard line. Believe it or not, the University of Miami has the most players on these rosters, but a vast majority of them play defense, so you don't hear their names as often. 1st and 10, Sinclair to Manning, and Von Manning up the middle to the 31-yard line. A gain of 7 will be 2nd and 3. Manning in his 2nd year out of Hawaii. We're coming up on 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Seattle up 7-0. With the Chiefs now at the Seattle 31-yard line. In the snow at Arrowhead. On 2nd down. Sinclair draws back. In trouble, rolls out the other way. Throws downfield, caught by Manning. Inside the 20, all the way down to the 12-yard line. A 19-yard gain on the catch by Von Manning. 1st down Chiefs at the Seattle 12. As he stumbles down. Jake Hughes made the tackle, the rookie linebacker out of Notre Dame. 2:25 and counting here in the first quarter. 1st and 10. Kansas City from the Seattle 12. Chiefs come out in the I formation. Sinclair to Manning, and Manning down to the 10, a 2-yard gain. Let's take a look at the Seattle defense. They play a 4-3. Green, Hamilton, Mabane, and McCoy up front. The linebackers, McKenzie, Hughes, and Stewart. And the secondary for the Seahawks, McCoy, Smith, Harris, and Carey. A gain of 3 yards for the Chiefs. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. Sinclair in the gun. Bennett in motion. Sinclair to Sims. And that's Jack Sims, the 3rd-year back out of UTEP. A 4-yard gain down to the 6-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 4. The Chiefs can get a first down at the 2. Kansas City comes out on 3rd and 4. 4 receivers wide. Sinclair looking, throws, incomplete, threw it away. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Seahawk defense holds, and the Chiefs will have to settle for 3. Dylan Lance will come on, a 23-yard field goal attempt to put Kansas City on the board. Snap, kick is up. It's good. Seahawks still lead it though, 7-3. A minute 5 remaining here in the first quarter. Live from Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. Dylan Lance will tee it up for the Chiefs. Seattle up 7-3. There's the kick. Fielded by Reynolds in the back of the end zone, touchback. Seattle will have it at their own 25-yard line. A minute 5 remaining here in the first quarter. Seattle at 7-7, trying to keep their slim playoff hopes alive. They have to win today, and they have to win next week against the Saints, and that's going to be hard to do down in New Orleans. And then they have to hope that the Browns and the Chiefs lose out as well. In the I formation, West to Gilbert, and Terry Gilbert to the 30-yard line. Here's the Kansas City defense. They play a 3-4. Crawford, Randall, and Bass up front. The linebackers, Wake, Bledsoe, Grayson, and Hegman. And the secondary for the Chiefs, Williams, Kearney, Crosby, and Mitchell. It'll be 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line. Less than a minute. Excuse me, I got gas. Less than a minute left, 43 seconds. West in the shotgun. Davis in the house. West rolls out. Throws downfield. Caught by Reed. And Brad Reed out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Seahawks. This is actually my second game. The Packers beat the Bears before this, 26-6. This is a second of 4 games today. 1st and 10, Seattle at their own 46-yard line. West hands off to Gilbert. And Gilbert gets to the 49 of the Chiefs. A gain of 4 yards will be 2nd and 6. Luke Crosby on the tackle in his second year out of UNLV. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter. Seattle up 7-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Arrowhead Stadium in the snow. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. The Seahawks lead the Chiefs 7-3 as we start the second quarter. Kansas City trying to win to stay a game up on the Browns for the final wild card. If the Chiefs lose, the Browns would be the number 6 seed at the moment. 2nd and 6 from the 49. West fakes the handoff, throws downfield, caught by Jones, the tight end, Rupert Jones, all the way down to the 13-yard line. A 36-yard gain to the big tight end in his 6th year out of Oklahoma State, Rupert Jones. First down, Seahawks. Seattle, if they lose, they're eliminated. They can get that number 6 seed only if they win today and win next week against the Saints, and the Chiefs lose to the Raiders, and the Browns lose to the Jets. Then Seattle would be the number 6 seed. 1st and 10, West to Gilbert, and Gilbert gets a yard to the 12. So Seattle tried to do their part. They're up 7-3. That's going to be a tall order for Seattle to beat the Saints down in New Orleans next week. On 2nd and 9 from the 12-yard line. In the I formation, West to Gilbert around the outside, and Gilbert inside the 5 down to the 3-yard line. A gain of 9. 1st and goal, Seahawks. Terry Gilbert, the 4th year back out of Texas. The Texas Longhorn. Making the tackle, number 35 for the Chiefs, Dennis Mitchell, the 3rd year defensive back out of Louisiana Tech. Jimmy Jam with Sports Davis and Evil Dead bring you the game today. 1st and goal from the 3. I'm all alone. Both Gracie and Misty are at work now. In the offset eye, West looking, throws inside, incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd and goal. That'll stop the clock. 6:45 left in the half. It'll be 2nd and goal, Seattle, from the Kansas City 3-yard line. If you missed the earlier game, the Packers beat the Bears. 2nd and goal from the 3. West looking, throws, incomplete. And because the Bears lost, Tampa Bay is now the NFC Central champion. And Tampa Bay is the number 2 seed at the moment. So congrats to the Bucks, winners of the NFC Central. 3rd and goal, Seattle at the 3-yard line. West in the shotgun. West looking, throws outside. Touchdown, Seattle, Rupert Jones. In the corner of the end zone. It looked initially like he got both feet in. We'll take a look. As of now, it's a touchdown. Let's look at his feet. 1, he dragged the toe. That's a good catch. They'll probably still review it, though. Yep, there it is. The review. That should stand. He was dragging the toe. And the Seahawks are going to go up 13-3 in a game they have to have, or else they're eliminated. Let's see what the official says. Ruling on the field stands. It's a touchdown, and the Seahawks take a 13-3 lead. And now Courtney McKeon for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. And the Seahawks, a 2-possession lead, 14-3 with 6:39 left to play here in the first half. Live from Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. 2 more games today, and then we'll have 3 games tomorrow to wrap up the week. And then we'll start the final week of the regular season on Monday night. And that opening game on Monday night is San Francisco and Green Bay. Cochran will kick off for Seattle, up by 11. Fielded by Cooper in the back of the end zone, touchback. James Cooper. 1st and 10, Kansas City from their own 25. Davis, did you ever see that video I sent you? I sent it to you yesterday afternoon. I texted it to you. It's a good video. 1st and 10, Kansas City from the 25. Down by 11, 6:39 left in the half. What are your thoughts on it? 5 receivers set wide. Empty backfield for Sinclair. Sinclair looking. Throws downfield. And it's underthrown. Nearly picked off. Antonio Carey, the rookie out of Texas A&M, broke up the pass. Intended for Gloucester Richardson. It'll be 2nd and 10. It looks promising. I'm not sold on it yet either. We're not going to know until the game comes out. Now, because I pre-ordered, I'll get the game on August 17th. It comes out to the masses on the 18th. If you get the deluxe edition, though, you get it 5 days earlier. But I'm not going to fork out $100 for a game. On 2nd and 10 from the 25, Sinclair, play action, rolls out, throws downfield, incomplete. He well overthrow his part. The pass was well overthrown to his target. That's what I wanted to say. 3rd and 10 from the 25-yard line. 6:26 left to play here in the first half. 3rd and 10 for the Chiefs. Kansas City needs to get back in this game. Sinclair in the gun. Sinclair looking, steps up, rolls out, throws downfield, caught by Bennett into Seattle territory. Chase Bennett all the way down to the 31-yard line. A 44-yard gain to Chase Bennett, the rookie out of LSU, the tight end. 44 yards and a first down in Seahawk territory. When this game is over, we'll take about a 30 to 40 minute break so I can eat something, and then we'll come back for the Bengals and the Broncos, and then the Cowboys and the 49ers. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Sinclair under center. Sinclair, play action looking, rolls out. He's going to try to take off, and he gets tackled down at the 33-yard line. A loss of 2 yards, make it a loss of a yard. Morgan McCoy makes the tackle, the 4th-year defensive end out of San Jose State. And that'll bring up 2nd and 11 for the Chiefs. Seattle up 14-3. On a cold, cloudy, snowy day in Kansas City. Week 15, that puts us in the 3rd week of December. Where you tend to get weather like this. From the Seattle 33-yard line, 2nd and 11. Sinclair in the gun. Sinclair looking, throws to Jefferson down to the 19-yard line. Brian Jefferson, the rookie out of Georgia, a gain of 14 yards and a Kansas City first down. As we're coming up on 5 minutes left here in the second quarter. Kansas City trying to make it a one-possession game. On the tackle, number 29, Aaron Burns, the fifth-year defensive back out of Iowa. Kansas City in the I formation. Sinclair to Manning, and Manning gets back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. On the tackle, number 98, Dean Cooper, the fifth-year defensive tackle out of Baylor. Coming up on 4.5 minutes left here in the first half. 2nd and 10 at the Seattle 19. 4 receivers set wide for the Chiefs. Sinclair pump fakes, hands off to Capers, trying to get outside, and Capers is going to lose 4 yards back to the 23-yard line. On the tackle, John Harris, the 9th-year safety out of Texas. That'll be a loss of 4. It'll be 3rd and 14. Make it a loss of 3 officially. Marlon Capers playing his former team. Capers in his 11th year out of Rutgers. He played for the Ravens and then he played for the Seahawks. Now he's on the Chiefs. 3rd and 14 from the 23-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Sinclair back to throw. Sinclair throws to Bennett down to the 10-yard line, a gain of 13 yards to Chase Bennett. He's going to end up being a yard shy of the first down. It'll be 4th and 1. Kansas City will come on and kick the field goal. It'll make it a one-possession game. Dylan Lance from 27 yards. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. The Seahawk lead is now 14-6, an 8-point lead with 3:23 left to play here in the second quarter. We're live from Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri, Week 15 here at Jamma Sports. Dylan Lance will kick off for Kansas City. There's the kick. Fielded by Chase at the 10-yard line, over the 15, 20, 25, 30, out to the 34-yard line. Nathan Chase, the wide receiver, who they picked up from the Eagles during the offseason, in his 11th year out of Hawaii. 1st and 10, Seahawks at their own 34, up by 8 with 3:19 remaining here in the second quarter. Seahawks trying to keep their slim playoff hopes alive. The Seahawks would still be eliminated next week if they lost to New Orleans, or if the Browns were to win. West to Gilbert, and Gilbert to the 35-yard line. If the Seahawks win, they would still be eliminated next week if they lose to the Saints and the Chiefs beat the Raiders. So there's a lot of moving parts here. A gain of 1 will be 2nd and 9. West in the shotgun. West hands off to Gilbert up the middle, and Gilbert to the 38-yard line. A gain of 3 yards will be 3rd and 6. On the tackle, number 99, Greg Bass, the 6th-year defensive end out of Utah. Seattle up 14-6. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning here in the first half. 4 receivers set wide. West in the gun. West drops back. In trouble. Throws downfield. Caught by Chase. Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. A 15-yard gain by Nathan Chase. He rolls out of bounds to stop the clock with 2:16 left. First down, Seattle in Kansas City territory. In the snow here in Kansas City. .2:15 and counting. 2-minute warning will be on us here in a second. On 1st and 10, West back to throw. He's going to be sacked. And we hit the 2-minute warning. Seahawks up 14-6 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. AFC West matchup between the Seahawks and the Chiefs. Seattle up 14-6. The Chiefs, if they lose, would not be eliminated. However, they would have to win next week against the Raiders to get in. And hope the Browns lose. On 2nd and 20, West in the shotgun. West looking, throws downfield. It's caught by Jones down to the 33-yard line. A 24-yard reception to Rupert Jones, the tight end, in his 6th year out of Oklahoma State. First down, Seahawks. Seattle trying to make it a 2-possession game before halftime. The first of our late afternoon games here in Week 15. The 4 o'clock starts. 1st and 10 from the Kansas City 33-yard line. West in the shotgun. West will drop back. It's a blitz outside to Gilbert. And Gilbert makes his way down to the 32-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain. On the tackle, number 91, that's Arthur Randall, the rookie out of Harvard. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Ivy Leaguer. We may scoff at the Ivy League sometimes when it comes to athletics, but it was the Ivy League where football started, college football. They were playing college football long before Ohio State and Michigan and USC and all that. 2nd and 9 from the 32-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. West in the shotgun. West back to throw. Looking. He's got all day. And it's nearly picked off. Incomplete. Broken up. Randall Joyce, the rookie out of Wyoming, the defensive back, broke up the pass. The pass was intended for Lawrence Gibson. And that'll bring up 3rd and 9 for the Seahawks. He should have caught that. That would have been a pick six. Under a minute left in the half. 3rd and 9 for Seattle. At the Kansas City 32-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. West in the shotgun. West will drop back. Steps up. Good protection. It's breaking down, though. He gets sacked. And a fumble, but the Seahawks come up with it. A lineman picked it up. Russell King picked it up. It'll be 4th and 14. And it pushes Seattle out of field goal range. This would be a 54-yard field goal in the snow. However, they are kicking with the wind. There is a subtle wind here. Let's see if the Seahawks try the 54-yard field goal. Nope, what are they reviewing? Seattle recovered it. The only thing I can think of is yardage. He looks to be down, even though they recovered their own fumble. Yeah, he was down. But the lineman recovered it about a yard upfield, so this may turn into a 55-yard field goal. It's overturned. It doesn't change the line of scrimmage at all, though. It will remain a 54-yard field goal attempt. Courtney McKeon comes out. 12 seconds in counting here in the half. They're going to wind the clock all the way down. Kick is up, and it's no good. 3 seconds left in the half. The Seahawks are still up 14-6. 3 seconds left. Kansas City will get time for one more play. They'll probably line up for a Hail Mary. And the Seahawks will go into the locker room up by 8. Jimmy Jam, Evil Dead, Sports Davis in the room. Great to have you all here. Four receivers set wide. Sinclair back to throw. Throws downfield. It's picked off. And we go to halftime. Your halftime score is Seattle 14, Kansas City 6, here at Jammin' Sports. Back to Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri, Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. The Seahawks, they have to win to keep their playoff hopes alive. They lead Kansas City 14-6. Kansas City is trying to stay a game up on Cleveland for that final AFC playoff spot. The Chiefs will get the ball first. Dakota Cochran will kick off here in the third quarter. Fielded by Cooper at the 9 over the 20-25, and James Cooper out to the 32-yard line. Still a one-possession game. If Seattle were to lose this game, they would be eliminated. First and 10. Kansas City will start from their own 32. Chiefs come out in the I formation. Sinclair, play action, looking. Sinclair rolls out. And Sinclair's going to take off. He's got the first down. A big gain down the sideline. He fumbles, though. And the Seahawks come up with it. Oh, my goodness. Sinclair ripped off a big gain. About 35 yards. But then he fumbles it away. And picking up the loose ball, Aaron Burns for Seattle. And he simply dropped it. That was not forced out. And now Seattle will take over up by 8. They'll have it at their own 33-yard line. 7:43 left here in the third quarter. Seahawks up 14-6. Major blunder by Kansas City. They had a chance to get back in this game. Seahawks come out in the I formation. West hands off to Gilbert, and Terry Gilbert out to the 35-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. Greg Bass on the tackle for Kansas City. On 2nd and 7, Seattle from their own 35. They come out in the I formation. West hands off to Gilbert up the middle, and Terry Gilbert breaking tackles out to the 42-yard line. That'll be a gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and inches. Making the tackle, number 21 for Kansas City. That's Randall Joyce, the rookie out of Wyoming. 3rd inches for the Seahawks at their own 42. Under 7 minutes left here in the third. Dennis West in the shotgun. West to Gilbert, and Gilbert's got the first down. A flag is down. Let's check this one out. This may be coming back.
Holding offense.
Holding on the Seahawks. On Jason Parks, the center.
Still 3rd down.
That'll back it up. Instead of a first down, it'll be 3rd and 7 at the 36-yard line. So that penalty happened 3 yards beyond the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 7. 4 receivers set wide. West in the shotgun. West draws back. Looking, throws to Jones. Out to the 42-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 6 to the tight end, Rupert Jones. And that's going to be shy of the first down. It'll be 4th and inches, and Seattle will have to punt. Dakota Cochran will come on to punt it away. Seattle still up by 8. There's the punt. Fielded by Kearney at the 12-yard line, and he gets tackled at the 16. First down, Kansas City going the other way. Still a one-possession ball game as Matthew Sinclair comes back out. Kansas City from their own 16-yard line, 1st and 10. Chiefs come out in the I formation. Sinclair under center. Sinclair, play action. Rolls out. Sinclair throws back across to Manning out to the 27-yard line. A gain of 11. First down, Kansas City. 5:45 and counting. Here in the third quarter, Seahawks up by 8, 14-6. Kansas City on the move. They can tie it up on this drive if they get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Still a lot of time left in this one. 4 receivers set wide on 1st and 10. Sinclair takes the snap, hands off to Manning. And Manning makes his way down to the 30-yard line, a 3-yard gain. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. John Harris, the safety on the tackle, number 44. Five minutes, 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. On 2nd and 7. Sinclair to Manning up the middle, and Manning a first down across the 40 to the 44-yard line. A 14-yard gain by Vaughn Manning. First down, Chiefs. First and 10, Kansas City. At their own 44-yard line. Chiefs come out in the offset I. Sinclair to Givens, and Braxton Givens around the outside. He's got the first down. Givens into Seahawk territory, down to the 41-yard line. A 15-yard run by Braxton Givens. the seventh-year running back out of Tennessee. Braxton Givens, a former Seahawk as well. He spent 4 years with Seattle, now in his third year with the Chiefs. So both Kansas City running backs, Capers and Givens, both have played for the Seahawks as well. 4 receivers set wide. Sinclair in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Hands off to Manning. And Manning's going to lose the yard back to the 42-yard line. Jacob Green on the tackle, number 79. In his 7th year out of California. The defensive end. A loss of a yard to be 2nd and 11. Manning kind of got turned around, spun around in the backfield. Clock is running. 3:45 and counting. Here in the third quarter. Kansas City at the Seattle 42. 4 receivers set wide. Sinclair looking, throws outside to Woods. Desmond Woods down to the 37-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5. It'll bring up 3rd and 6. Desmond Woods, the 7th-year receiver out of Florida. That'll stop the clock with 3:33 left in the third. It'll be 3rd and 6. Chiefs trying to keep the drive alive. They're trying to tie things up. Sinclair in the shotgun on 3rd down. Sinclair throws to Bennett, wide open. Chase Bennett down to the 21-yard line. A gain of 16 yards to the rookie out of LSU, the tight end, Chase Bennett. Making the tackle, number 29, Aaron Burns for Seattle, the 5th-year defensive back out of Iowa. But it's a 1st down, Kansas City, as we're coming up on 3 minutes left here in the third. 3 receivers to the near side. Sinclair in the shotgun on 1st down. Sinclair to Manning, and Manning gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Caleb Hamilton on the tackle. Hamilton in his 3rd year out of the University of Miami. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Chiefs at the Seattle 21. Three receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Sinclair back to throw. Dumps it off to Harrington, down to the 8-yard line. Eric Harrington, the 4th-year tight end out of Ohio State. A gain of 13 yards and a Kansas City 1st down. Making the tackle, number 27, that's Dean Branch, the 2nd-year defensive back out of McNeese State. We're coming up on 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. 1st and goal, Chiefs at the Seattle 8. And Seattle jumped. I think that was Brian Mabane. Yep, it was on Mabane, the defensive tackle. Half the distance to the goal line. It'll be 1st and goal from the 4. The Chiefs, they can tie it up with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here. First and goal, Kansas City from the Seattle 4-yard line. Four receivers spread wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair looking, throws inside to Richardson. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 4-yard touchdown catch by Gloucester Richardson, the 8th-year receiver out of Pittsburgh. And now it's a 2-point ball game. Seattle up 14-12. And now the Chiefs will line up for a 2-point conversion try. Let's see if they can tie it up. Matthew Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair to Givens, and Givens, does he get in? No. That was so close. He did not get in. Randall McKenzie, the linebacker in his third year out of Florida, made the tackle right at the goal line. It remains a 2-point lead for the Seahawks, 14-12. That was oh so close. It's not where the player is, it's where the ball is in relation to the goal line. 1:57 left here in the third. It's now a 2-point ball game. Seattle up 14-12. Kansas City will kick off. Dylan Lance will kick. Some great camera work, guys. There we go. Some technical difficulties there in the truck, I guess. Lance will kick off. Fielded in the back of the end zone by Brian Reynolds. Touchback. Seahawks will have it 1st and 10 at their own 25, up by 2. Some highlights here in the first half. There's a sack on West, and there's a sack on West. And how about another sack on West? You get the idea. However, Seattle is up 14-12. 1:57 left to play here in the third quarter. Seattle has to win today and next week and hope that the Chiefs and the Browns lose their 2 games next week, and then Seattle would be in. On 1st and 10, West pump fakes, throws, and it's nearly picked off, incomplete. Curtis Williams knocked it away, number 24. The 11th year defensive back out of Virginia Tech, Nathan Chase, the intended receiver. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Seattle. We'll take about a half-hour break after this game so I can eat something real quick. And then we'll come back for the Bengals and the Broncos. And then the Cowboys and the 49ers after that. 4 receivers set wide. On 2nd and 10, West back. West throws to Chase. Down to the 34-yard line. That'll be a gain of 9. It'll be 3rd and 1. Nathan Chase, the wide receiver, in his 11th year out of Hawaii. Chase spent 3 years with Miami, 7 years with Philadelphia. Now in his first year with the Seahawks. The veteran wide receiver. 3rd and 1 for Seattle at their own 34. West in the shotgun. Hands off to Gilbert up the middle, and Terry Gilbert weaving his way down to the 41-yard line. A gain of 7 and a Seahawk first down. Terry Gilbert, the 4th year back out of Texas. First down, Seattle. Seahawks lead by 2. Seattle, Kansas City, and Cleveland would all be 8 and 7 if Seattle wins this, and Cleveland would have the tiebreaker. West in the shotgun. West looking. Throws downfield to Jones. Rupert Jones down to the 36-yard line. A gain of 23 yards to the big tight end into Kansas City territory with 40 seconds and counting here left in the third quarter. Luke Crosby made the tackle for Kansas City. The strong safety in his 2nd year out of UNLV. .35 seconds left. We're in the third quarter. 1st and 10 from the Kansas City 36. West fakes the handoff. Looks downfield. Throws deep. And it's caught by Jones all the way down to the 10-yard line. The tight end comes up huge again. 26 yards all the way down to the 10-yard line. He gets out of bounds, and that'll stop the clock with 16 seconds left. here in the third quarter. He made sure he didn't go out of bounds until he was pushed out of bounds. Just outside the 10-yard line, so they can get a first down at about the half-yard line. 1st and 10. West under center. West draws back, throws underneath to McCray, and McCray down to the 5, and that's the end of the third quarter. Seattle up 14-12 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. Seattle leads Kansas City 14-12 as we start the fourth quarter. It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Seahawks from the Kansas City 5. Seattle trying to keep their slim playoff hopes alive with a win. It would force a three-way tie for that final 6 spot. With 1 week to go. West to Gilbert, and Gilbert to the 4. A gain of 1. Miami, the Jets, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, and the Chargers have all locked up the top 5 berths. But nobody has clinched their division yet. They're all in as at least a wild card. 3rd and 4 from the 4-yard line. West looking. West underneath to McCray. Touchdown, Seattle. A 4-yard touchdown catch by Jason McCray, the second-year tight end out of Arizona State. And the Seahawks go up by 8. And they can make it a 2-score game, a 2-possession lead with the extra point. A 4-yard touchdown catch by Jason McCray. And now Courtney McKeon will come on for the extra point. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Seahawks lead it by 9, 21-12. A 2-possession game. 7:31 left to play. We're in the fourth quarter, live from Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri, Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. Please follow, like us, and subscribe, whether you're watching on Twitch or on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, yes, please subscribe. I've got like a little over 200 subscribers on YouTube. I wish I had that many on Twitch. That'd be nice. There's the kickoff by Dakota Cochran. Seattle up by 9. And fielding at the back of the end zone is Marlon Capers, touchback. The Chiefs will start their own 25-yard line. Down by 9. With 7:31 remaining. The Chiefs have time to come back, but they got to get their offense in gear. They got to score quickly. Matthew Sinclair comes out to lead the offense. On a cold, early evening here in Kansas City. Chiefs come out. Sinclair in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Sinclair looking, throws to Cooper, and Cooper out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chiefs. James Cooper, the 4th-year receiver out of Texas Christian. Coming up on 7 minutes left now in the fourth quarter. 4 receivers wide for the Chiefs. Sinclair in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Sinclair back. Sinclair throws downfield, incomplete. He overthrew his target, and that'll bring up 2nd and 8, or 2nd and 10, I'm sorry. That'll stop the clock, 6:57 left here in the fourth quarter. On 2nd and 10 from their own 41. 4 receivers set wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair back. Throws to the near side. Incomplete. Broken up by Dean Branch, the defensive back. It'll bring up 3rd and 10. Looking for Chase Bennett, the tight end. Third and 10 for the Chiefs. They're down by 2 possessions. They're at their own 41-yard line. 6:53 left to play here in the fourth quarter. 4 receivers set wide. Sinclair, play action, throws, gets it out to Cooper into Seattle territory, down to the 37-yard line. A 22-yard gain to James Cooper. First down, Chiefs. This game not over yet. Making the tackle, Jake Hughes, the linebacker, the rookie out of Notre Dame. 6:35 and counting, 1st and 10. Kansas City at the Seattle 37-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Sinclair looking, throws. He's got a man outside. It's nearly picked off. The ball kind of hung up a little bit. Antonio Carey knocked it away. It was intended for Desmond Woods. It'll be 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock with 6:21 left. Kansas City at the Seattle 37-yard line. On 2nd down. Sinclair looking. Sinclair is going to take off. And Sinclair fumbles again. Picked up by Aaron Burns. The 2nd time today that Sinclair has scrambled and coughed up the ball after getting a big gain and a first down. The Seahawks will take over. Wow. That time, breaking up and forcing the fumble was Nick McCoy, the 2nd-year defensive back out of Texas Tech. Seattle will get it back now at their own 27-yard line. 1st and 10 with 6:11 left with a 9-point lead. Seattle can wrap this one up and keep their very slim playoff hopes alive. Kansas City will still have the tiebreaker over Seattle with a better divisional record. West to Gilbert up the middle. It'll be 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line. Sinclair in the shotgun. Or not Sinclair, West, I'm sorry. West on 2nd and 7 takes off down the sideline. Dennis West out to the 48-yard line, a gain of 18 yards. First down, Seahawks. They pushed him out of bounds. That'll stop the clock with 5:35 left. Dennis Mitchell, the defensive back, pushed him out of bounds for Kansas City. If this score holds up, there'll be a 3-way tie for that last playoff spot between Cleveland, Seattle, and Kansas City. West back to throw. Outside to Gilbert. And Gilbert's going to lose 4 yards back to the 44-yard line. James Kearney made the tackle, number 46. the ninth-year safety out of Tennessee. A 4-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 14 for the Seahawks at their own 44-yard line. On 2nd and 14. Under 5 minutes to play. West to Gilbert. And Gilbert makes a nice move. Gets outside. And gets out to the 45-yard line. That'll be a gain of 11. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. Into Kansas City territory at the 45-yard line. 4:42 left to play here in the fourth quarter. When this game's over, we'll take a break. We'll come back at 4:30 Eastern for the Bengals and the Broncos. 3rd and 3 from the 45. West looking. West in trouble. Breaks the sack. And now throws downfield. Is caught by Jones all the way down to the 17-yard line. That's a 28-yard gain. Actually, I stand corrected. That's a 25-yard gain. Either way, first down Seattle. And West kept that alive by breaking the tackle of James Kearney on the safety blitz. 4 minutes and counting. Seattle at the Kansas City 17-yard line. West under center. West, play action. Looking, throws. Incomplete. He had Gibson open in the back of the end zone, but he overthrew him. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock with 3:47 left here in the fourth quarter. On 2nd down. Seahawks come out. 4 receivers wide, 3 to the far side. West in the shotgun. West to Dickerson this time. And Dickerson gets a yard. Marcus Dickerson, the second-year back out of Louisiana Monroe. It'll bring up 3rd and 8. 3.5 minutes left. Seattle up by 9, 21-12. On 3rd down. Dickerson again. Gets down to the 10-yard line. A gain of 6 and bring up 4th and 2. James Reese on the tackle in his 14th year out of USC. And that'll bring up 3rd. Actually bring up 4th down. It'll be 4th down for the Seahawks at the 10-yard line with 3 minutes left to play. They'll come out and try a 27-yard field goal. Courtney McKeon. This will put them up by 15 points. The kick is up, and it's good. Actually, my math was all sorts of wrong on that one. It puts them up by 12 points. Seahawks lead at 24-12. Still a 2-possession lead with 2:33 left to play. Here in the fourth quarter, live from Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri, Week 15 here at Javin Sports. I need something to eat. We'll be back at 4:30 Eastern for the Bengals and the Broncos and the Cowboys and the 49ers. 3:30 Central, 2:30 Mountain Time, 1:30 Pacific. Cooper in the end zone takes a knee on the kickoff. Touchback. Kansas City will have it. Down by 12 with 2:33 left here in the fourth quarter. And that Bengal-Bronco game is going to be good or big for the Bengals. If the Bengals win, they take over first place in the AFC Central because Pittsburgh lost to the Browns last night. Unbelievably. 4 receivers set wide. West in the gun. I'm sorry, Sinclair in the gun. Sinclair. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. Jacob Green on the tackle. I'm not shifting my rosters after each possession. And I'm looking down and seeing the name, and it's the wrong name. It'll be 2nd down for Kansas City. 2-minute warning coming up, 2:15 and counting. They have it at their own 25-yard line. We'll have the 2-minute warning right after this play. On 2nd and 10, Sinclair looking, throws inside to Bennett, and Bennett gets out to about the 43-yard line. 2-minute warning, Seattle up 24-12. Here at Jammis Sports. Back here at Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Week 15. And it looks like Seattle will keep their playoff hopes alive. Unless the Chiefs can pull off a miracle. They're down by 12. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair throws underneath, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10, and that'll stop the clock with 1:55 left. Chase Bennett, the tight end, the intended receiver. We'll have the Bengals and the Broncos coming up at 4:30 Eastern time. We'll take a short break. 5 receivers set wide. Sinclair in the gun. Sinclair looking, throws to Richardson down to the 47-yard line. And that'll be a 1st down. And it's a gain of 10 yards, just enough. Kansas City in the hurry up. Sinclair back, throws underneath to Woods. Desmond Woods down to the 39. It's a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. Chiefs in the hurry up. 4 receivers set wide. Sinclair back, throws downfield. The man's open. Richardson down the sideline. A flag is down. They're going to get the Seahawks for a face mask on John Harris, number 44.
Defense.
So that's a 1st down, and they tack on the penalty, half the distance to the goal line. It'll be 1st and goal, Kansas City at the 3. Kansas City can make it a 1-possession game. A nice reception there by Gloucester Richardson, plus the face mask. And now with 1:21 left, the Chiefs can make it a 1-possession game. This game not over yet. Can Kansas City pull this one out? 4 receivers set wide. Sinclair in the gun. Manning in motion. Sinclair looking, throws outside to Manning, and he's going to lose 4 yards back to the 7-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal. Chiefs in the hurry up. 4 receivers wide. Sinclair takes the snap, looks to the end zone, steps up, throws, incomplete. Desmond Woods was open but out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line, and that'll stop the clock with 1:03 left. Seattle up by 12. Kansas City would have to get the onside kick following a touchdown here. 4 receivers wide on 3rd and goal. Sinclair throws underneath, incomplete. Tried to hit Richardson. It'll be 4th and goal. 1 minute exactly left to play. This is ball game right here. On 4th and goal. 4 receivers spread wide. Sinclair in the shotgun. Sinclair looks to the end zone. Throws underneath to Manning. And he does not get in. It'll be a turnover on downs, and the Seahawks will take over. That was just dumb. Jake Hughes, the rookie linebacker out of Notre Dame. So the Seahawks should be able to wrap this one up. Kansas City will take their timeouts. Seattle will start from their own 4-yard line. West to Gilbert. And Gilbert gets out to the 9, a gain of 5. Kansas City takes a timeout. It'll be 2nd and 5. 50 seconds left. A Seattle first down will end it. It's pretty much over already. Seattle will go to 8-7. Kansas City will be 8-7. And the Browns are 8-7. All 3 of those teams will be tied for that last playoff spot in the AFC. All the Browns have to do is win. They have to beat the Jets. They have the tiebreaker. Or hope the Chiefs and the Seahawks lose. 2nd and 5 for the 9. West to Gilbert. And Gilbert's got the first down. Kansas City will take a timeout. They have 1 left. That's the ball game right there. Now, the Chiefs can be the number 9 or number 6 seed, if the Browns lose and the Chiefs win against the Raiders. The Browns play the Jets, so that could very well happen. If either the Browns or the Chiefs win, the Seahawks would be eliminated. The only way the Seahawks get in is if they beat New Orleans next week, the Chiefs lose, and the Browns lose. The Browns have the tiebreaker on the Chiefs have the tiebreaker on the Seahawks. In the victory formation, Dennis West will take a knee. Kansas City will take their final timeout. And Seattle's going to win this road game in the snow, 24-12 over the Chiefs. And that's going to make week number 16 interesting for the AFC wildcard. Very interesting. Well, we still don't have a division winner in the AFC yet, even though 5 teams have clinched. On 2nd and 11. West, hands off, no play action. Why are they throwing? Incomplete. That'll stop the clock with 40 seconds left and bring up 3rd and 11. Why are you throwing? Just take a knee. Scratching my head on that one. Now it's 3rd down with 40 seconds left. West hands off to Gilbert, and Gilbert goes down at the 14-yard line. It'll be 4th and 12. We're under 40 seconds. Seattle doesn't have to snap it. They don't have to punt if they don't want to. In fact, actually they can go ahead and punt. They're up by 12. A punt really doesn't hurt them here. It's a 2-possession game. And Cochran will go ahead and punt it away. And the time should run out. And it will. Turning on the return. And that's ball game. Your final score, Seattle 24, Kansas City 12. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We'll be back at 4:30 Eastern for the Bengals and the Broncos. We'll see you then.